ever experienced superficial tingling pain that kind of wraps across the front of the thigh towards the inside of the leg, starting from up on top of the hip? If so, this could be coming from trigger points in the sartorius muscle. Welcome to the Body Shop Physical Therapy. I'm Dr. Catherine Price. I'm a physical therapist, and in this video, I'm going to go over trigger point release of the sartorius muscle. Before I begin, I want to speak a word of life from Proverbs 24:26. An honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. So the sartorius muscle is also considered sometimes the strap muscle, and it's the longest muscle in the body. It goes from the ASIS, which is the anterior superior iliac spine, and that is going to be the very front of your hip bone. So if you locate that on the very front where you feel that bony prominence sticking out, that's your ASIS. That muscle is going to come across and it's going to wrap, go across the thigh and attach onto the medial tibial flare, which is just right on inside that lower leg bone. So it's going to wrap around the front and cross over and attach into there. So what it does is it's going to lift the leg, abduct, and flex the knee and externally rotate the hip. So it's going to act as a knee bender as you're walking. So it helps you lift the leg, bring it out to the side, and then flex the hip. So it's flexion, it's abduction out to the side, and external rotation, and it's this muscle that goes across and wraps onto the inside of the knee there. So if you have trigger points, sometimes you can get some tingling pain on the front of the thigh. What I will use to release the trigger points on this muscle are going to be a more firm surface. So I've got a firm foam roller, or I'll use a double lacrosse ball. And it's going to be similar to releasing the quadricep muscle, except I'm going to follow along the muscle there. So that front of the hip bone, I'm going to go there and I'm going to place the roller. And then as I work my way down the thigh, I'm going to start to turn my leg outward and just work all the way along that strap muscle. And then as I roll back towards my hip, I'm then going to rotate my leg out slowly. And I'm just going to investigate those areas and see if there's any tension or tenderness along that area. And I'm going to go real slow. So when you feel like you're going slow, you want to go slower. So I will just rotate as I'm working down towards the knee, as that muscle comes across the front of the thigh there, and then slowly working my way back up into the hip. So I'm just mobilizing the sartorius, finding any areas where I feel more tenderness, and then I can hold there. And then sometimes I will actively release by bending my knee and then straightening back out, and then I will keep my leg in that internally rotated position. That's going to put the muscle on stretch as I am releasing the tension and the trigger points in that muscle. So again, I'm just going towards the top. It's going to attach to that ASIS, that hip bone, the very front prominence on your pelvis. And as you work your way down, you can just rotate following that muscle along the front. So then I can even use double lacrosse balls. Same thing. I'm going to start here at the top. And as I work my way down, I'm going to go more towards the inside, just following that line of that muscle, just going right across the front of the thigh there. So if I'm going to use this, sometimes right on that front of the hip bone, you can even start that just below. And then same thing, as I work my way down, I'm going to follow that muscle just towards the inside where it attaches. And then I'm going to work my way back up. So you want to use a little bit more firm surface than if you're just mobilizing the quadricep muscle, which is going to be the larger muscle that's underneath that strap. So this is just a single band that goes from the hip right across. And if you're having that superficial tingling pain across that thigh that wraps kind of across diagonally, then it can be coming from the sartorius. And again, it's going to lift the leg, bring it out to the side, externally rotate the hip, turn that knee out, and also helps bend the knee when you're walking. So I hope this is of help, and have a blessed day. Thank you.